Maker Monday. My name is Leslie and I lead the Reading Safari and Stream programs. Today we've got a very simple Play-Doh sensory activity. It takes 2 ingredients to make this Play-Doh, and the hardest part is mixing it. So what we have for our ingredients, we have conditioner. This one is Ocean Breeze scented. Use something cheap. You can use something like green apple or strawberry. I've done those too. And then cornstarch. So, and then optionally you can add in food coloring. I decided to pull out some blue and green to go along with the ocean theme so that we can color our sensory dough and make it bluish green, ocean colored. For other materials, we have gloves because eventually we're going to need to use our hands to mix it. So we'll need gloves for that. And then we have a mixing bowl and a mixing spoon. Okay, so Simon's gonna add the cornstarch to the bowl. Go ahead, buddy, you can add that. We're gonna use this whole bag. And the rule of thumb is that you use 1 part conditioner to 2 parts of cornstarch. So we're just kinda gonna see how it goes. We're not really gonna measure anything. You wanna squirt some of that in there? This is probably the most fun part. Yeah, you could probably add some more. Yeah, let's see what we can do with that. So,
is there a ratio we're going for?
So it's 2 parts cornstarch to 1 part of conditioner. All right, you ready? Yeah, and this is where it gets kind of tricky. And this is where we might have to pull out the gloves. All right, so we got our gloves on and we need to get in there with our hands because as you can see, it's starting to look kind of lumpy. Looks like it's not really blending all that well, which is pretty common for this. So before we go in, I'm gonna add a couple of drops of the blue, and Simon, you wanna add a couple of drops of the green, and then we'll mix it all together with our hands. There we go, awesome. So we're gonna ditch the spoon for now and use our hands. You ready, Simon?
Yeah,
you got it? That's okay, just like, there we go. You ready? Do you want to try it? You want to start? Like, just go like this and massage it. So this is the part that can take the longest because there can be a lot of massaging happening. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the conditioner and see what that does. Because we've got plenty of materials to play with to get it just right. All right, so Simon and I have been working on this for probably about 5 minutes now, and you see it's kind of starting to take a different form. It's starting to hold together more, and that's what comes from all the massaging we're doing. But as you can see, it's really easy to break it apart and for it to become crumbly again. And I find that to be relaxing, to be able to play with it and to crumble it apart and then kind of put it back together. It's very soothing. But also we want to try to get it to the point where maybe it's just really, really smooth. So we're going to keep aiming for that. So I'm going to add some more conditioner. You ready, buddy? I'm going to put some more conditioner down here. And we're going to keep working with that. See how we can kind of get it all together. All right, so we've got our sensory Play-Doh to a really good consistency. Again, it kind of depends on what you want. If you want it to be crumbly, less conditioner, but this is nice and smooth. If you want to come in and check this out and see what it looks like. There's a lot more conditioner in here than there was before, and so it makes it, obviously it's going to make it more smooth. So this seems like the type of thing where we might be able to actually make something out of this. So what do you think I should make? I'm going to try something basic. I'm going to try and roll it just kind of into regular cylinder shape. Simon, what are you gonna try and do?
I'm going to make a ball.
You're gonna try and make it into a ball. Yeah. So this is definitely different from regular Play-Doh because it's softer and it doesn't hold its shape as well. I'm kind of curious if you added more, if there's a way to get it so that it would be more like the consistency of Play-Doh, like regular Play-Doh, but I kind of doubt it just based on the fact that this is 2 ingredients. Simon, did you get your ball? Because look at my cylinder. It's kind of...
Got my ball.
It's more floppy. And it fell apart really easily. Let me see your ball, Simon.
Here's my ball.
I got your ball. Cool. Oh yeah, that's a good ball. So maybe doing something that's less thin, not as thinned out as a cylinder or kind of tube shape. Let me see if I can make a snowman. We could do a baby beside him. Simon, you want to grab a fork out of the drawer? Grab a fork and we'll see if we can give him like eyes. Alright, so we give him a couple of eyes. Oh, okay, well, we'll just give him, well, that's maybe not the best tool ever to, okay, just kidding on the fork thing. But we're scientists, right? We experiment. So maybe a pen or pencil. But look, little guy who seems like he's melting has 2 tiny eyes. We just need one for up here. How about? So now you see that we took 2 ingredients, well 3 if you count the food coloring, to make these really awesome, weird, experimental snowmen that, you know, do look very strange, but the interesting and really cool thing about them is that they're very pliable and we could redo it and make the face totally better. And that's what science is about, right? Like trying something and seeing how it works and then adjusting for the next time. So I would love it if you tried this experiment at home, and if you tagged us on social media, we'd love to see what you're up to at home. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys have a great week.